like that intro. Every once in a while, I wish some of these songs would go a little bit longer. I like them, but yeah, got to keep it short and sweet. Hence the 3 minutes. Yeah, for this one, I told the story during a recent meetup. And I was like, oh, I got to tell you guys a story. It's kind of fun. Don't have to be educational for every single episode, right? We can have a little bit of fun too. Yeah, I've been in storage for frickin' ever. And when I was like in my, I think I was 20, when I started at this location, I was a self-storage manager at this property. And let's just say it wasn't a whole lot of training. Just kind of got thrown into the, well, I'm sure a lot of people can relate. You just kind of get thrown into it and like, cool, good luck, man. It's kind of how this was. And so it was time to do auctions. And so I called up the managers. I wasn't going totally blind, but learned how to do the first auctions. So, taking the pictures, and this is Polaroid. Yeah, kind of show you how old I was. This was doing Polaroids back in the day with the units. Did all that, Polaroids, tagged it. Of course, we can't go in. We were taking pictures wherever we could see from the outside, not cross the threshold. And cool, all right, went through did the newspaper ad, and this is back when we had live auctions. I mean, internet was barely a thing. And anyway, circus came to town. We were doing the live auction, rolled the unit up. I was my own auctioneer too, doing the auction. And, it was boxes and stuff like that. It was about a 10 by 20, if I remember right. Boxes in the back corner, there's a thing that had a sheet on it. Didn't look like anything special. It just didn't. And it sold for $50. I'll always remember that. It sold for $50. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, we're going to go through, sell all these units. When we're done, I'll meet you back in the office and we'll settle up, guys. Cool. So we did the rest of the units, came back to the office, and I went through all my other units, settled up, got deposits, all that kind of fun jazz. And there was still one unit that was left. He hadn't come in and settled up yet. And just as I was thinking that, he walked in the door. And he just had tears just going down his face. And again, I'm new in storage. I'm thinking, oh, was there a dead body inside? And I'm like, well, what happened? I was just kind of freaking out myself. He's like, dude, you got to come see this. And I remember asking, like, what am I looking at? Because I was thinking it could be a dead body or something. No, go in the unit, and he takes off the sheet, and underneath the sheet was this like vintage Harley Davidson. And I know nothing about motorcycles and vehicles. I don't. So I'm looking at him like, cool, awesome, cool, nice bike. He's like, you don't get it. This is like an original, like vintage, first edition, I don't know, Harley Davidson. And I'm still like, sounds cool, Harley Davidson. All right, okay, well, good luck, man. And then it struck me like, oh, vehicles, motorcycles. So I called the boss. I'm like, what do I need to do here? He's like, you need to put a pause on this. We have to go through the lien process, blah, 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 blah. And I explained it to the guy. He's like, no, cool, dude, I get it. I'm like, all right. So we kind of put it on pause, went through the lien process, kept it all there, locked it up. Basically, it was his unit, but before I could tell him, here, take your little bike with you for $50. Let's go through the lien process. Well, we did all that. I think it was like 30 days later, whatever. All was cleared, and he got this motorcycle for $50. And I was thinking he was going to flip it and sell it and all that, but no, he actually he fixed it up and he rode it himself to other storage auctions. I think mainly to show off to the other auction buyers, be like, hey, look what I got, suckers. But yeah, the crazy thing was, like I said, this was my very first self-storage auction I ever had. And this happened. It's never going to happen again. Guarantee you that. But just, what are the chances? So anyway, always kind of a fun story. I'm full of stories, obviously. Too many years in the business. We've got a lot of stories for everything. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I'll keep these coming. Take care.